Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to the Bars Open.
Welcome back to Texas.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing, honey?
Well, outside of allergies, I'm great.
Well, the allergies back here in Texas are going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
The
trying.
nurse, before we left, actually said that to me. And she goes, the allergies are trying to kill us.
Yeah.
I think I might have mentioned that. Texas, we are in the heat of
Oak season.
season. And if you don't know what that is, it's fucking terrible. Sorry we were running a couple minutes late. The sun's out, or it's light a little later. We were catching up with our neighbors who were keeping an eye on our house and stuff like that. So welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's Beth. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
I think we're worth the wait.
Worth the wait. 15 extra minutes. Sorry, guys. 18 extra minutes. Whatever. We try and go on time.
Usually on Wednesdays, we don't have a problem. We just had a lot to catch up on tonight.
We did. What did we catch up on?
Oh, you know.
Stuff. You guys find us out on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe. If you don't mind, smash the button. Smash the thumbs up button.
Also,
and
if you're in the chat, make sure you check all messages so you can see all the wonderful comments from our friends.
And there's a little hamburger up on the top right. If you don't know that little treat.
MC said, I have no known allergies.
Yeah, well, I was fine until I moved to Texas too.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So, you move here and fucking shit tries to kill you. What I think I read, I don't know what it is, parts per million or something like that. Like in high here is like 2,000.
No, sometimes it's higher than that.
No. That's where high starts.
Right.
It was like 5,000 for Oak today.
Yeah.
So Oak
I am
is trying to kill Beth.
Coughing more today than I was yesterday.
Yep. I just got everything set back up because
of the wonderful things he does?
Yeah. And we're getting a little glitchy, but that's okay. We're good.
Again? We haven't had that in a while.
I know. I think it's just whatever. Trying to get used to the set. Plus, I rearranged our entire area up here. I'll take a picture of it here in a little bit. Move my desk into a different area of the house. And it looks different.
It does.
Feels different.
Bigger.
Feels bigger. Feels more open. Feels like we could have. I want to get one of those little casting couches right over there.
No.
Those little black ones. I don't want to have a casting couch session, but we could get one of those little black ones.
No, then you're going to make it look all squished in again.
Well, no, we could have it's studio audience.
What those chairs are for.
Oh, they could. Yeah, you could come. If you guys decide you want to come down to San Antonio, let me know. You guys can come over for a podcast.
There you go.
You can watch. Maybe even participate. Well, with that, we're back again.
We're off to see the womb? Question mark. That's funny.
MC, where's Womb at? Is Womb here?
No, he said we're off to see the womb.
Oh, gotcha. Reads on. Nice. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, I'm going to slam this real quick.
How's that?
It was a Coors Light, so
yeah,
it's pretty.
And I don't know that necessarily 2 swallows is considered slamming a beer.
Finishing it. Finish this beer.
Yeah.
So I can open another one. We got some fun shit to talk about tonight, though. Besides, like we talked about when we were up in Breckenridge last time. So it was Friday when we did our last show.
Yeah.
Reed said he'd get on that casting couch with me.
There you go. Hey, it's an invitation he might not be
weird.
able to pass up.
He's a big man.
Well, maybe most people are big compared to you and me. I threw myself in there.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, we can breathe down here for the most part.
Yeah, I'm not
gasping for.
I'm not winded putting on clothes.
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's a big deal. I thought about so when you're in Colorado in Breckenridge, it's like 9,000 or 10,000 feet, 95, something like that, right? It doesn't really matter. It sucks to put on your shoes. Have you ever been like so full? This is the analogy. Have you ever been so full after like Thanksgiving? You're like, fuck, I got to put my jacket on or I got to do anything.
I got to unbuckle my pants.
And you made that mistake of getting seconds, right?
Okay.
That's what it feels like all the time.
Yeah, you're pretty
just bending over and you're like, my lungs can't expand.
Well, and I don't know if we shared. So I sleep with a CPAP, right? And one of the nights that I was already asleep, Greg came in and he's like, babe, That thing is so loud because there's no oxygen for it to pull in to push through the machine. So it was whistling pretty loud. I was like, just turn it off. Just turn it off. I can't breathe anyways. What's the
I
difference?
wanted to put her in a closet
We just turned it off.
because the alternative is what?
You in the closet.
Her snoring.
I don't snore that bad when I've slept with the CPAP already during the night.
You have no idea.
Oh, I do because I have to hear you snore.
But that's fine.
Oh.
I haven't admitted my fucking faults yet.
Well, I'm admitting them for you.
What I am saying is we got back and you slept soundly. Back down to San Antonio.
Well, I mean, I slept like shit the whole time we were in Colorado.
Really?
I woke up like multiple times. I don't know if it's because I couldn't breathe.
You guys
Because
saw the can of air. I no
Nick,
shit used
or because
that thing.
Nick was taking up so much of the bed.
That I have not farted into Beth's CPAP yet, but that gave me a great idea.
You want to live? Don't do it.
It's right there. Do you just have to do it in the vicinity?
Justin said, seconds aren't a mistake. It's a privilege.
Literally, do you just do it in the vicinity of it and it just...
Listen,
You'd
you were
suck them-
so gassy in Colorado.
Dude, I was. I
don't think
burpy
you
and
have
gassy.
anything left to distribute at sea level.
I could probably create some.
Yeah, don't.
We're back to beans and rice down here in San Antonio, man.
Dude, it was funny when we got into Texas. What did we have for dinner?
I don't even remember.
Mexican food.
Oh, the second we got over the border.
We were like,
We went to this little dive. I don't know. It was a big dive.
it was a big dive bar,
Big
but it was
dive
a
bar.
dive bar.
It was great.
Yeah.
We literally ate fucking
Chimichangas.
chimichangas. Dude,
With
it was
refried
so
beans
good.
and rice.
And they were so good.
They were. I had kind
What
of.
was her name? Elaine? Evelyn.
She was
We
awesome.
said we'd mention her name on the show because,
She was awesome.
yeah, she was awesome. Evelyn.
I walked in there and I looked at her and I was like, what do I got to do to get 2 chilled Patron tequila shots?
Yep. And you guys probably saw the picture of that because I posted
Oh, that's right. I
yours.
forgot.
Yeah.
Was that my second one?
That
'Cause
was
I did a
first.
second one.
That was first.
Okay. And then I did a second one.
Yeah.
You did
I
it.
just had a couple of beers. Yeah, it was good though.
I had the biggest
Road
gin
trip
and
back was
tonic.
good.
Yeah.
Road trip through Texas is uneventful.
Very.
And that's how you want
Well, this time though, we took some back ass.
it. But
Like I didn't think anybody was ever gonna
roads.
see us again. Like
Yeah.
I was like, are we gonna die? What is this GPS
We
got us
carry a
doing?
gun when at least we'll get into a shootout somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll try. You hold the shovel.
We got them crazies out there in that no man's land.
Dude, it was funny because we literally we used Waze and it had us take this like left.
You could shave 20 minutes off if you took this left.
And it's just like
And it was a farm road.
Yeah, it was a farm road. Stopping every
Yeah.
mile. Every know.
At first, and then it
Then it opened
blossomed
up. But it was
out.
fun as shit.
salad and tequila.
Dude, yeah.
I'm hungry. That
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah. Do we do anything for dinner yet?
No, that happens normally after this.
Do we plan it?
Yeah, I got you enchiladas and I'm having soup.
Oh shit.
Don't ever trust. I mean, don't ever doubt.
Distrust.
Don't ever distrust that
Distrust.
I got you squared
It's all
away.
good. It's all good. Let's jump into some stories. You ready?
Sure.
So it's one of those things when you really think about the world that's happening around you.
Okay.
Is how do you feel about living in the United States, honey? Pretty comfortable?
I mean, I think we're privileged. I think we're pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna ruin that for me? Oh, okay.
Silly talk.
Evil said she ate a whole. Evil Ginger said she ate a whole bag of salad. She gonna be hungry. In
We
30
had salad
minutes.
last night.
We did.
We had
She-
salads and chicken because we're like, we got to get this goddamn vacation weight off.
Well,
Is that
no,
why?
This
or it was
wasn't
just
why. I
super
was like,
easy?
that's so fucking easy. Why would I not do that? Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna start
It's
doing
just
that.
super
I
easy.
got the already pulled apart rotisserie chicken, threw a salad together, and put that on. It was like, here's dinner.
Hell
Did you
yeah.
eat anything else last night?
I had the recipe. Oh my
The
god!
cookies. I noticed they were gone.
There's cookies in Breck. Have we talked about this already? Probably
I don't
like
know, but
17
we're
times.
talking
There's
about
a
again.
cookie shop in downtown Breckenridge that you buy
6, you get 2 free.
6, you get 2 free.
So basically, we had
are
a cookie every night.
fat half-inch cookies.
We had a cookie every night and went
half-inch
back.
thick
right before we
by
left to get
maybe
more.
5 inches diameter, right?
Mhm.
And they are dope as fuck, right?
And the guy was so nice to us. He gave us cookie dough this time too.
Then he was like, "Hey, have you ever had a cookie dough?" And we're like,
He was like, "Have you
"No."
ever had our cookie dough?" We were like, "No." And he gave us like a baseball size of cookie dough
We
and a
just
tissue
ate
paper.
that walking down the street.
You ate it walking down the street. We went into Gold Pan and got drinks, and I proceeded to eat it with my whiskey.
which is an amazing thing. I mean,
It was delicious.
come on, whiskey and cookie dough,
Yeah.
like chocolate chip cookie dough.
It was yummy.
So nonetheless, if you guys get up there,
Oh, hold on. People are saying what they ate. So she ate a whole bag of salad.
all right.
Womb ate a chicken bacon cheese on a tortilla. That sounds good. I'm
Nice.
hungry.
Somebody said they.
I love salads. That's Reed. Is it because he
Reed
works
said I
around
should
meat
put
so
my
much?
helmet back. Do I need a helmet? I don't need it. I'm
Baseball
sitting.
cap. Baseball cap, I think.
He
Right?
said put a helmet on.
Oh. What sleezers? I ate little sleezers.
Little
Little
Caesars.
Caesars.
Jeepin said I'm eating some air fried chicken wings with Cajun sauce.
I'm so hungry.
This Sunday, Peter and I are gonna do a wing review.
Are you gonna cook wings?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna
gonna
get
get
some.
plain?
We're getting some plain wings.
Okay.
We got this company that
They
sent us
sent you
out
some
their sauces.
sauces. One's
Sauces.
pineapple, one's blueberry, and one's
Habanero, maybe.
I don't know. But you said the pineapple.
Don't name the name of the company.
I'm not. But you said the pineapple was good on ice cream.
Well, that's
Wouldn't the
what
blueberry
I've
be
heard.
good on ice cream too?
It could be, right? But they're spicy, but they're whatever. So we're gonna do that
And
on
see, we are
Balding the Big
spoiled.
Guy. So that'll come out next week, but we'll definitely drop some shit. And then we'll be looking for you can look forward to hopefully getting a little bit of a discount code with them.
Mm-hmm.
So food. God damn it.
Evil said, "I love food." Me too. I was
Me
talking.
too.
One of my coworkers got the set up where she got the rise desk, and she got a treadmill, and so she's walking
Oh, so she's burning calories
the
while
whole
she's working.
day. She was saying that one of the girls, she's working with the mod team, and apparently the whole mod team does this.
Okay.
A girl walked like 10 miles yesterday by the end of her day. I
Fuck
was like,
that.
so she sent me the link. I just wanted to look at it and see what it
She
is.
can have joint problems by the time she's done with
Negative
the
Ghost
year.
Rider.
U.S. drops a new global happiness ranking. One age group bucks the trend. And I'm happier to be closer to that age group. Did you hear me?
No, what? I was laughing because Evil Ginger said she also ate an edible and will be snackish in 20 minutes.
That happens. All right, I'm going to repeat that for you, honey.
Okay.
U.S. drops a new global happiness ranking. One age group bucks the trend. And I said, I'm happier to be closer to that age group.
Okay.
You ready? How happy are you? The Gallup World Poll has a simple way to gauge well-being around the globe. Imagine a ladder and think about your current life. The top rung 10 represents the best possible life, and the bottom rung 0 represents the worst. Pick your number.
Okay.
What's your number?
8.
You live in the United States.
8.
What the fuck is better?
There's that place. I'm trying to think of the name. Is it?
Atlantis?
No. We're like, it's in Europe. Is it Switzerland?
What about
That like
that you
everybody's
pay
super healthy.
70% of
Everybody's
your...
super healthy. There's air's really good. There's not a lot of cars. They ride bikes. Like it's just supposed to be really very happy.
I will ship you there tomorrow.
I mean, okay. Well, that'd be horrible.
You got to pay 70% of your salary to taxes, though.
Well, but they give it to the people.
and they just joined NATO, so they're getting into if war happens, they're getting into it too. They used to be the peaceful country.
They used to be the neutral.
the neutral. that's
Everybody
what
was
I
like,
thinking.
I'm Switzerland.
Yeah.
Not no
Remember?
more.
No more.
Okay.
All right. So
Change is inevitable.
research. That's not change. That's dumb. Researchers use responses to rank happiness in countries around the globe, and the 2024 results have just been released. This year, Finland is the top.
Maybe it was Finland.
I can
It was
understand
one of
that.
those. Switzerland,
But
Finland.
is it
something
am I wrong in this? I think I'm right in this.
Let's hear it.
That Finland has a very... I'm trying to think of the right word.
Use your words.
Um,
Long life.
weird relationship with people that have Down syndrome. Is that the right location?
I don't know.
They literally have 0 Down syndrome people
That's
there.
not a weird relationship. That's a non-existent relationship.
Meaning that what do they have to do to
They
get...
probably just have really healthy babies. That's where I'm going.
No, I'm fairly certain that they abort all those
I love
kids.
that Womb
So
said,
everybody there is beautiful. And I understand that. But it's because, what do they call
They
it?
probably don't date their cousins.
Is it eugenics that they do?
What's eugenics?
Something like that? Where basically it's kind of like CRISPR kids.
What?
Do you know what CRISPR kids are?
No.
Where you could actually go out and like make your own baby. You can like genome.
What, they shove it
base
in
those
you
kids.
something or what?
Yeah, they just fucking genetically modify kids.
So
Fairly
I do
simple.
have to share. The woman said, "Women who love food but don't care about breathing are the best." That was Breckenridge.
That was Breckenridge.
That was Breckenridge.
All right. North America does not fare well as or overall as a nation. The United States dropped in the global ranking for 15 to 23rd.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. But researchers point to striking generational divides. People aged 60 and older in the United States reported high levels of well-being compared to the younger people. Wait a minute.
Say that again?
People 60 or older felt better than younger people.
Because they don't work anymore.
No, that's bullshit. And
Younger kids are...
Think about 60-year-olds right about now. Okay, so they're coming off of they're coming off of the Vietnam War. Their parents were all fucked up.
Wait, they're not coming off the Vietnam War.
We're the United States coming off the Vietnam War.
Okay.
Parents are all fucked up.
Okay.
And you're right in there.
I'm not in there, bitch.
You're right in there.
I'm 6 years away.
Your brother is 9 years older than you. Your other one is 14. We all grew up as Gen X. Your oldest one is baby boomer. Right. Your middle brother's a Gen Xer. He's at the very beginning of Gen X.
Right. And I'm at the very end. We're at the very end.
Yeah. I'm at the very end. You're like somewhere in the middle.
I'm like shooting you middle fingers this whole show so
But that's
far.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. Your point being.
We had a good fucking time.
Well, you see all those.
We had a good fucking time.
I see it on Instagram all the time where people are like, man, kids used to get kicked out of their house to go play.
Yeah.
And they couldn't go inside to get a glass of water. They had to drink from the fountain, the hose. The water hose.
Lead fucking hose. Yeah, whatever. Mom might have fucking one mom. And this is how I grew up. A mom around the fucking somewhere would make sure that there was something to eat. My mom always had pots of spaghetti. And every one of us, I'd grab that pot, put it on.
That must be a New Hampshire thing, though.
But that was a New Hampshire thing. But we'd put that pot on the fucking middle and blah, 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 right? She would make.
I mean, every family made their own food.
Even if it was just
house.
me, because eventually my oldest brother passed away, and my Joe went to the Marines. It was just me. My mom would still make a pot of fucking spaghetti. There would be like a pot.
I've seen you eat cold spaghetti out of the fridge, like a plateful at a
delicious.
time, out of the dish.
It's the best.
That's why she did that.
So you're out skateboarding, you bring all your buddies over, and you're like, "Hey, what's for snacks?" My mom always had ding dings and fucking
What the
Twinkies.
fuck is a ding ding?
Like those,
is that a ding dong?
That's slightly different. They're like little hockey pucks that have like a cream filling.
No, those are ding dongs.
Ding
Not a ding
dongs,
ding. They're ding dongs.
Maybe we had ding dings too. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Ho hos.
Ho hos.
We had ho hos.
Those are the pink ones, right? With coconut.
Don't remember. No, I never had any.
I
There
didn't
was
eat them.
never
I
a
didn't like
coconut in
coconut.
my house, honey. Right? So you go, why are these people happier? Because they went through some shit.
We didn't go through some shit. We just had a carefree life.
Yeah,
We didn't have social media. We didn't have phones. We didn't have
I'm saying.
a ton of electronics that kept us
You
glued to our
scraped
seat.
yourself up. You fucking,
You know
your
how many
friends
strawberries I've
made
had on my
fun of you.
knees?
Your friends made fun of you, and then you got up and you fucking dealt with it, right? And the fucked up part is I'm closer to a 60-year-old in age than I am to the 14-year-old, 15-year-old that I remember skateboarding with every single day of my life.
That's what happens.
That's normal, right?
Yeah.
But those are your developmental days. What are these? Okay, so if the younger generation is sad,
Sad. Because they have to work. And there's no work-life balance.
there's
America.
not.
No. And unless they want to be poor.
I've got another story. The next following story is about being poor. So it's good. All right. Conversely, there's a decline in happiness among younger adolescents and young. Okay, I need to hold that in thought. Young adults in the United States. The report finds that there's a dramatic decrease in self-reported well-being of people aged 30 and below.
That makes complete sense.
Fucking, you're stuck in front of an iPad. the whole goddamn time.
And all you do is sit in coffee shops, drink coffee, and
Yep.
look at your phone.
Yep. A professor of economics and behavioral science,
Hey,
Juan Emmanuel de Nouvelle.
Will Grease said
And the
his mom is
director
in
of-
her 60s. He's young.
Dude, my mom died when she was 67.
No, she wasn't. She was in her 70s.
Nah,
Yeah,
was she?
I think so.
How long ago did my mom die?
It's been a while.
Some-
Been a while. 18.
It was 2018, so
I
that's
think so.
like 6 years. No,
Yeah.
she would be in her 70s. She died in her late 60s.
How old's your dad?
He's old as fuck. He could be anywhere between 84
No.
and 72 at this point.
Kind of go 72 to 84. You don't go backwards.
Well, I don't know. The reason is I don't know how old he is. This drop among young adults is also evident in Canada, Australia, and to a lesser extent in part of the Western Europe and Britain too. What are all of those places? What's the similarity? They're all Western and developed locations in countries that have past like 6-7 years been kind of fucked over.
Like who?
Like Western Europe or Australia,
Okay.
Canada, like
Okay.
all these places that are going full on fucktard like progressive,
Okay.
right? And you think about that and it's like, oh, we can't just have a goddamn good time and fucking go party and hang out and do our things and be normal people with one another. No, we have to divide every fucking thing by everything. And you know what? I think you all know this. It's going to get worse.
Gigi said every parent smoked and day drinked when we were
Goddamn
kids.
right.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. 100%.
That's hilarious. My dad didn't day drink as much, but he smoked like a motherfucker.
Yeah. But he drank a little every
little.
now and then.
I only saw my dad drunk, well, that I can remember,
Not drunk.
like
but
twice.
he'd have a beer or something.
I saw him drinking more after my mom died. Smoking cigarettes, drinking whiskey. He
No,
was
he
like,
would smoke cigars.
or
after-
cigars, yeah. Smoking cigars and drinking
Yeah,
whiskey.
and I'm giving him, he's
Full
like,
on rebel. And he's like, what's she going to say to me now?
Yep.
So that's funny.
all right. So in North America, your youth happiness has dropped below that of older adults. And I believe that.
I do too.
I absolutely believe that.
Well, I think when you're younger, you sweat the small stuff. When you get a
don't
lit-
sweat the
no,
smalls.
You sweat the small stuff when you're
well,
younger.
I
As you
gotcha.
get older, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, shit rolls off your shoulders.
Yeah, you're like, it's not going to
100%.
break me.
Ron Levy says the rankings are based on responses from representative sample of 1,000 responses in each country. So it's only 1,000, and it always goes back to how many people did you
Yeah, and who were the people that
survey?
you
Where
surveyed?
did you survey?
Yeah.
Like if I'm surveying somebody in like South
And here
Texas,
in the States, it's always 2,000. It's always 2,000 people.
it's only 1,000 though.
I know, but in the States, usually it's
Oh,
2,000
most
per
surveys. But if
survey.
you survey somebody down here versus somebody in the Pacific Northwest or in the Northeast or down in Florida or something like the Southeast, it's all going to be different, right? Deneve and his collaborators said that the relatively high level of well-being among older adults is not too surprising. Researchers have long seen a U-shaped curve in happiness. Children are typically happy, and people tend to hit the bottom of the U of the well in middle age. And I thought about this. You're happy because your parents pay for all your shit
I was.
the whole time. I mean, theoretically, me too, for the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to pay for fucking rent or fucking
Food,
or
electricity, you know,
all the stuff. Like I said,
utilities.
we had pasta. We had all the things.
Right.
My mom would buy me a
had
Did I have a job? Absolutely. That was for fucking spending. I wasn't
Right.
paying rent.
Right.
Paid my car note, which was like $100 because I had a little shitty
Is that
car.
the Jeep truck?
That was the Jeep truck.
Okay.
It was a great truck. It's
Yeah.
an amazing truck. But as you start coming up and you're getting out of college and you're like,
You hit the real world, you mean?
oh,
And you're like, oh shit, now
You're
I
like,
got to
fuck,
make money to
I've got
live?
bills.
Wait,
and,
what?
And okay, so I am trying to be more empathetic towards
Oh, you're working on your EQ.
my empathy quotient.
Yeah, you're working on your EQ.
Yeah, I'm working on my
All right.
empathy quotient.
Is it
but-
working?
I hope so. I'm
Okay.
trying. I'm trying my hardest.
All
So you
right.
come up this curve, right, and it goes to. I mean, you're at the bottom.
Well, I
of it.
also think our parents were smarter. At least my mom, like literally from the time I got like in middle school to the day I graduated from A&M, she would put money aside so that when I graduated from college, I had like $30,000 sitting in
no,
a
no, no,
savings
no, no,
account.
no.
Stop. sitting in savings account in case it took me a while to get a job. So then once I got a job, she was like, well, this can be emergency money, or like if you want to splurge on
You were
something once in a while.
lucky.
I was lucky.
Lucky.
My mom was amazing with finances.
I would say like, I
Or
don't
her
know. I
fucking
don't know
little
the
kitties.
percentage. Let's say 75% or 80% of people
say
don't have
probably
that.
higher than that, but
Right? Just because your mom was very, very financially
savvy. Yeah.
But as you come out of that, you go, oh fuck, I gotta start paying these bills. I gotta start paying these bills. But one of the catches is,
Well, I don't want to be a kid anymore, but I'm not quite an adult yet because I don't make enough money to be an adult. Because
you're an adult.
I don't want to work. I don't want to work 40 hours a week. I want to work 20 hours a week and make the same kind of money I make 40 hours a week.
I worked 50.
Not you. I'm talking about kids today.
No, that's you. I'm talking about, let's think through that.
I know you're taking way too fucking long.
I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting me.
Because it's boring now.
Jesus Christ. What I'm getting at is this. As you get through it, like there's a moment of realization at like 24, 25. And I saw this video and this is what made me think of it. It was this girl's like, fuck, I work 40 hours a week, 40, 50 hours a week. She goes, I have like a washer and a dryer, kind of like where I started out.
Right.
First thing I ever bought with my first bonus at the firm was a washer and dryer. Because I was like, I'm tired of fucking using other people's shit. And I had hand-me-down everything. Futon, plates, dishes, fucking you name it, was all hand-me-down. And that was mine. But before that, I lived with people. Always had roommates.
Okay.
Until I was maybe 23, 24. And then it was like 25 is when I moved my own place. Still couldn't afford shit.
Oh, I know.
I made
saw the
$32,000 at 25. Granted, it's 20 years ago. That would be the equivalent of about double that. Maybe less than double that.
Well, now they make 50.
Right? So starting out, $25.
They make 50,000 starting out now.
So just keep that in mind when you're fucking mental. Like, I know you want to have a goddamn, this is me being empathetic. I know you want to have your own place and you want to do your own thing, but it isn't gonna happen, man.
Well, and then they all think they've got to get married now. So then they get married and it's an unhappy marriage. So now they're unhappy again.
No, that's why the marriage that's why people, no, it's opposite. People are waiting longer to get married.
I just had my appointment with my eyelash girl. She's 26. Like, she's looking for a husband.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to work anymore.
She has her own business.
Then go out and, you know what, next time, ask her 3 questions.
No.
How tall does he need to be? Just ask her these 3 questions. How tall does he need to be?
Her only quantifying thing is he needs to be a Christian.
No, bullshit.
That's for her. That's for her.
I don't believe her.
Well,
how much does
you're not working on your EQ very well.
How much does she? This is between you and I. How much does she need to make? Or how tall does he need to be? How much does he need to make? Right.
Yeah.
That's a question.
Yeah. I don't.
How much is your qualifying?
I don't know that people go in thinking that.
Bullshit.
Okay. Well, that's something wrong with them. I do have to laugh though.
And lastly, is she required to work?
She has her own business. She's going to keep her own business.
She wants to quit, doesn't she?
No.
She wants to raise them kids.
Now you're just making assumptions out of your ass.
All right, you ready?
Are we still talking about this?
Yep. The big pressures in life, such as having small children, a mortgage to pay, and work, have likely tapered off a bit. We would expect youth to actually start out at a higher level of well-being versus the middle age. Like, back in the day, you have that, what was it called? The midlife crisis.
Right.
That doesn't happen anymore. Or it's less common to happen. Right? So I bought my Porsche at what? I was like 37.
No. We were already back in Phoenix. So it was after 2013.
That's what I'm saying. So 2015, I bought that. That was maybe a little midlife crisis.
We are
glitching. I saw that.
Value, and Gigi said Valium was big too. I love Gigi.
What's that?
She said Valium was big too.
Back in the day.
Did they take it? Like, how do you take Valium? Pills? Air?
Snort.
Okay.
You can.
How did most people take it?
Pill.
Okay.
But you can. I don't know how I know that, but
I do. Okay, we'll keep going because I've got some funnies.
He says the older generations in the countries that make up the young former Yugoslavia tend to be less happy, which makes sense. That's like saying you're not happy.
Yugoslavia. That always makes me think of stew.
in like the fucking Ukraine right now.
No, well, you're not.
But if you go to the big cities, you're fine. So it's all good. This whole thing
Did
is
you
a
hear
bunch
me when I said Yugoslavia makes me think of stew? I don't know why, but it makes me think of
Like-
stew. Like it's just smorgasbord or like it. I don't
It's one of
know.
those words.
Yeah, it makes me think
I
of
don't
stew
fucking
every
know,
time.
dude. Yeah. So exactly.
Here's the thing: just be happy.
No, Gigi, I feel it 100%. That's kind of
What'd she
how I
say?
am. Like I moved out at 18 years old.
What did she
wasn't
say? You have
16,
to say
she
what she said.
I've been on my own since I was 16, so I know poor. Just making jokes. I was out at 16 or at 18.
I've been
on my
very
own for the most
fortunate
part.
that
Big
I've not ever been in that position. Now, did I get married way too early? Yep. 5 weeks out of college, 24, probably should have waited. But I've been very fortunate. My mom, I don't know why I did it smarter than my brothers because they had the exact
You had
same
9
mom.
years to reflect on your brothers going,
I'm not doing that. I'm not
They've been
not
married-
going down that path.
they've already been married like 3 times.
I'm not going down that
Like,
path.
But you were also the first to go to college.
Yes.
Out of the 3 of you.
Out of my whole dad's side
And
of
I was
family.
the first to go to college.
Yeah.
I only had one brother.
Right.
And I think that was a big deal for my family.
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
No,
Like,
my
go
dad.
to college.
My dad cried when I graduated. He was so proud of me. And I was like, I graduated 2.75. You shouldn't be that proud.
My dad was like, I'm here.
Um,
He did show up to my graduation party, right? Oh, yeah, he did. I
yeah,
remember.
He did.
There's a funny story behind that.
Don't. So I have to go back a bit though, because these comments are cracking me up
All right, let's
about
go.
ding ding.
Ding dong?
Ding ding. So
Oh,
MC
ding
was
dings?
like, ding dings are not ding dongs. Geez, little Debbie. So yeah, not ding dings. And then where is it that there was one that I think it was Room that made me cough and laugh because I laugh. When I laugh, I cough right now. He was like, they're ding dongs. Greg's uncle gave him a ding ding.
No, he didn't. My uncle's so nice.
Yeah, people were calling you out left and right for calling it a ding ding. It's a ding dong.
Dude, all I know is we used to have like
They're
just
chocolate. They
sleeves
had
of
cream in the
those-
middle, and they had the little
'cause you know how
white
they're all
frosting
like
circles on it, and they
1-inch
were
boxes,
disgusting.
1.5
I thought
inch
they were gross.
boxes. Like we would just have sleeve. My mom would just fucking buy.
They were so gross to me.
Dude, they were such a sugar
Everybody
hit.
loved them, but
It was such a sugar hit when you're skateboarding and you're just hanging out or doing whatever. It was perfect.
Yeah, my palate was more refined.
Fuck
No,
off.
I just,
What did you eat as a kid?
I don't think
Just grass? No, because you're allergic
tortillas.
to
No, I'm kidding.
probably just quesadillas. I'd never even heard of a quesadilla, and you're making them at like 6 or 7 years old.
I'm trying to think. I know I didn't eat bologna. That's for fuck sure. I've never liked bologna.
Oh, bologna
My mom liked
sandwiches.
ham, so I think I had
Bologna
ham sandwiches.
cheese, mayo on
fideo.
white bread.
I had fideo for dinner.
I didn't even know what that was. I swear to God, until we moved here.
Oh, it's so
like
good.
this time, like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
6
it's
years
so
ago.
good.
I thought you guys were just making.
I don't know that I ever
words
ate.
up.
I was so busy. I'm sure I did. I just never put any thought to it. But my mom couldn't cook very well, so it was usually my dad. My dad was a really good cook.
Oh, he made some shit. What, pico de gallo? No,
Pico de
no, no,
gallo.
no,
He
no,
did
no.
make pico de gallo. He made carne guisada.
Yeah, pico. Okay, what was
he
the
made
one with the
Spanish
potatoes?
rice. That's the pico
that
de gallo.
pico-
That's
oh,
that's
Jesus
the pico de
Christ.
gallo. Not pico de gallo. Pico de gallo is salsa. It's
No.
pico de
Picadillo.
Pico-
Picadillo.
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 I can't say it. But
Yes, you can.
can.
Just say the.
I'm
Say
trying.
picadillo.
It's okay. Are you ready? One more financial story,
Lord.
and then we're just gonna zip through this one. You ready?
And Justin said his mom didn't let him eat ding dongs just because of the name.
I could see that. And now he's gay, so it's okay. The salary a single person needs to make to live comfortably in 25
Gigi, do you remember Tang?
U.S.
I drank
cities.
Tang. I loved Tang.
The astronaut drink.
So
Oh yeah. All right. So this
and
is
Chip Ahoy cookies with milk. That's what I used to snack on. dunking
chocolate
them.
chip. Yeah.
Dunking them, especially Saturday mornings when my parents were still asleep and I'm watching cartoons when they used to have cartoons.
Oh, like they were black and white when
Scooby-Doo.
you were a
No,
kid.
they weren't yet.
They were black and white when I was a kid, so they were
Scooby-Doo
definitely
was not black and white.
No, it's Scooby Doo.
No,
you
it
didn't
was-
watch Scooby Doo.
I did watch Scooby-Doo.
That came out in
and Captain
1980.
Caveman. I was 10. That's why I watched Scooby-Doo.
Really?
We
You watched
couldn't-
the OG version of Scooby Doo, huh?
Of course I did. I watched the OG version of Captain Caveman.
Did you watch Looney Tunes?
Yeah, Looney Tunes. I think that might have been it.
The Elmer
And they used to have those
Fudd.
commercials. I'm just a bill. Sitting here on Capitol Hill.
What were the
and
what
then
were
they had
the
Yuck Mouth
crows'
commercial.
names?
The Yuck
What were
Mouth.
the crows?
I don't know.
2 crows.
Somebody will know in the
Yeah.
boards. They're always good at
All
that.
right, to live comfortably as
And
a
Moon said he still drinks
single
high
person.
C.
You do? Is that shit still around? To live comfortably as a single person in 99 of the largest United States metro areas, you need a median income of at least $93,000.
Wait, what? Medium income now is 93. It used to be.
Median income.
It used to be like 53.
All right, so this is a new thing. Comfortable is defined as
Rookery's only 24.
you got a long way to go,
Holy
bro.
shite.
All right, so literally I'm double your age. Comfortable is defined as the income needed to cover 50-30-20 budget. This is 50% of your monthly income can pay for necessities like housing and utility costs. 30% can cover discretionary spending.
Is that like cars?
Well, yeah, pretty much. And 20% can be set aside for savings. The
Okay.
20% never happened to us.
I always did 10.
We would have 10%,
Yeah.
and we were not good with our money for a lot of years.
Who?
You and I.
Oh, I mean, you
just
were
were.
not. You were
No,
not good with our
bullshit,
money,
you
and I
weren't.
didn't rein you in. So that's my complacency.
Don't act like you were any better or worse than me.
I've
We
always
just weren't
saved.
that good.
I've
No,
always saved 8% of my salary.
no,
and
in
now-
a 401k.
Yeah, that's the part that
no,
they're talking
no.
about.
I'm
savings.
talking about just like a savings account
We've always had savings accounts.
because I've always put 12% or 10. Well, back in the day, like most companies will match, or a lot of companies will match your
Not as much anymore.
401k.
So like a 4. We're lucky. We get an 8.
Yeah.
So we've always done 8.
max out that shit. Always max out your 401ks.
Yeah, Gigi can
Attest to that, bro.
attest to that. Yeah.
Always max out your 401k. Match it. at
And
least.
then if you can, like
So
we
I
try
was
to go up
thinking
1%
20%
every year, which
it's
we
like
haven't yet
having a
this year.
discretionary fund of like,
Is that my Louis Vuitton fund?
no, that's the oh shit.
Oh yeah. Well, they
Roof
tell you
just
to have
blew
6
off.
months. 6 months
Yeah,
of
that's awesome.
salary set aside.
So
Good luck
these
with
are the states where this is the salary a single person would need to make to live in these cities.
Like
Ready?
New York.
I'm gonna get to.
Okay.
I'll run down a bunch of them.
Okay.
I'll pick and choose. So New York City is number 1, 138,507.
That's the median.
That's the median income.
Why would you live there?
No, I don't know. That's like just to live as an average bloke.
That's just to get by.
That's just to get by. San Jose, California, 136. Irvine and Santa Ana, 126.
Oh, that's
Boston,
California.
Boston,
Boston.
124.
Okay.
That's a lot. Boston used to not
Boston
be
is
like that.
Mass is
Yeah.
crazy expensive.
Jeepin said I think I have 6 days of salary. That's fine. It's better than having 0 days of salary.
I mean, there are days.
Yeah.
There are years. Yeah.
Yep. Dude, there were times where we were like, oh fuck. And we'd have to go find money somewhere. Like,
you're really
figure
good
it
at
out.
that.
You're like, holy shit,
You're really good at that because you've done that.
Yeah. My
That's
mom
how you
taught me.
lived.
it's
Yeah.
like,
You're really good at that. Where I'm freaking out because I like to have cushions
Yeah.
everywhere.
You just got to get smart. I don't give a shit if it was like raiding a change jar. Figure it out. Seattle, 119. Arlington, Virginia, 117. Long Beach, again, 114. A lot of these are California, of course.
But here's the thing. Those people are used to that. I feel
Having
like,
a
having
high-
a high cost of living.
But you also, salaries.
and they also, the
reflective.
salaries reflect the cost of living. Well,
But then again,
sometimes.
there's a couple here that I was like, holy shit. Like, I mean, Portland, Oregon, I wouldn't
Expensive.
expect 110.
I can see that.
But I'm like,
I've heard that.
Raleigh, North Carolina, 102.
I could see that too.
And then these last
Those
two,
are the big cities.
these last two, and the last one is where we lived. So the second to this is 24 and 25. Gilbert, Arizona, 102,000.
I never lived in Gilbert.
No, I know. But think Gilbert, Arizona. That's where like Tommy and those
Yeah,
guys live.
no.
You're like,
So
huh.
if that's single
Lastly
median, what
is-
is couple median then?
it doesn't have that. So
Okay.
maybe no, it can't be double it. Lastly is Glendale, which is where we live.
did
We
live
live
there.
right on the cusp of like Phoenix, Glendale, Peoria.
Yeah.
And that's 102. 5 years ago, it wasn't.
No, I could see
Because
that.
I made a shit
I
ton
could see
less
that
money
with
then.
rent is so expensive nowadays because the housing market.
So that's
is
what
so
I was.
expensive.
That's kind of the part I was thinking of that girl in that video that kind of fucking hit me. I was like, fuck. I understand that. I understand being in that place and being like, I can't afford. I literally went to the burrito shop and I would get the $2 burrito at 25 years old, right?
Right.
And I remember the first time somebody ever said, I was like, I can't afford fucking clothes. I literally couldn't afford clothes.
Oh, I know, because I had to change you out of getting inexpensive clothes.
I would go to the cheapest places. I'd go to fucking TJ
your
Maxx.
jeans. I'd be like, we're getting rid of
I would
those
go
jeans.
to, I don't
TJ Maxx isn't bad. I love TJ Maxx.
No, but I mean, I would go there, and that was, but back in the day, that wasn't exactly a fancy place to go.
It's not fancy
I didn't give
now
a shit.
either.
Nobody
They
told
just-
me.
Sometimes you find
But I would
great
do
stuff.
all of that, and then it took me till like, 30 when we got married for you to go. You probably need to go to like the Gap.
Yeah. I
Or,
was like,
like,
let's step it up.
Can we
Instead of
get
that
you
thrift
a
store.
slightly nicer pair of?
And then a little later on, when it was
jeans?
like for workwear, I was like, how about we go to Banana to get those button down long sleeve shirts instead of, Old Navy.
It didn't matter though. I
Goodwill.
would fucking, but somebody one time, this is an enterprise rent a car fucking thing. They were like, take every paycheck, go buy one piece of clothing.
That's what my mom used to tell me too.
And I did it, and it fucking eventually I had.
My mom was
a
like,
bunch
buy
of
one
clothes
thing at a time every paycheck.
because I was
And
fresh out of college.
before you know it, you'll have a full set. And I was like, that sucks balls, mom.
It did, but it worked for months and months. I would go buy one shirt or one pair of pants. Shit that you got to figure out as you get old, man. You don't, or older, you age, right? Now I can buy whatever the fuck I want because,
Well, I mean,
I'm not rich.
to a point.
I'm not rich, but I
To a
can
point.
afford. If I was looking at my closet this morning, I'm like, I need to burn this whole motherfucking thing down. I've had this through the whole pandemic. I was like, this is all going
Well,
away.
we were doing really good for a while cleaning it out. And then all of a sudden we stopped. I think we need to go back to
It just needs to be replaced.
Stitch
Lord.
Fix.
So if anybody has a 20% coupon to Old Navy, I'll take it.
No. You
I
and
will,
those
God damn it.
fucking cargo shorts. When are you going to outgrow cargo shorts?
No, never. Cargo shorts are life.
At least you wear decent, like little dressier shorts when we go out in the evening time with people. But you and those fucking cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts are the shit.
I was laughing because one of the Reed's posts were like, our kids will never. I think he said our kids. Our kids will never eat watermelon seeds because they're seedless watermelons. But
now.
they're not really seedless.
They get those little white ones.
White
in there
ones that you
fucking-
can eat.
Well, they don't kill you at this point.
Right. They don't
get
grow.
stuck.
They don't grow a
Did you get-
watermelon. Remember when they used to tell you don't eat that? It'll grow a watermelon. In your
Well, I
stomach?
always heard that it would get stuck in your throat and it would grow there.
Oh, I never heard throat. I heard
That's
stomach.
I think my brother told me that one time, and I was like, "Motherfucker." I'm gonna
That's
die.
funny. I love you guys. I love reading. Sometimes I get so distracted reading these.
You ready?
Hold on.
Couple workout. Check this workout, honey. Gotta look up the picture.
They were talking about what? Huh?
Gotta look up the
I can't
picture.
see it. It's gonna come up on mine in a sec. Wait,
Mhm.
what?
We pay our gym to let us work out naked. It helped us get fitter.
Because you could. It was all hanging out, I guess.
Well, it's a not safe for workout. A polyamorous Brazilian couple has taken muscle flaunting to the triple extreme
Triple
by
X.
training together at a public gym while in the nude.
They're the only two that do it.
They rent the whole gym.
Oh, they're the only two in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a form of intimacy.
Except who wants to sit on that after his nasty, sweaty ass
Hang on.
and balls
Can you see
have
it?
been sweat?
Okay,
It's on
okay,
my screen now. Have
It's a
been
form
sweating
of
all over it.
intimacy and complicity. Complicity? Yeah. That goes beyond the conventional Bella, whatever, 31 told Jam Press of their unorthodox brand of tandem sexercise.
I wonder if they have sex after they work out.
She and her husband, Wagner Ofera,
Bless you.
34, who live in Sao Paulo, have been famously
that?
vocal, Brazil,
Oh, okay. You said that. Sorry.
about their polyamorous lifestyle, which they promoted on a Times Square billboard in August to preach the free love gospel. The naked and unafraid lovebirds who share a page on OnlyFans, of course, also enjoy spicing up their sex life by taking walks together. And I'll show you this in just a second.
Walks.
Now the flexhibitionists
But-um-bumch.
have taken to building muscle in their birthday suits. But
In
this
your
is really what I
birthdays.
want to share. So you've got this. And
Sweaty ass and
If-
balls
all right.
and vagina.
So
Ew.
gyms are gross enough.
Yes. Now you have naked people on them. And if you work out at this gym, are they 100% sure that they're cleaning up and sterilizing
All
after
right.
these?
So the first part of this is
Literally, I'm not calling the people this, but literally those
if
assholes
I'm naked,
are on those
if I'm naked,
seats.
okay. So if I'm clothed and I work out and I'm working out real
Starts to
hard, I'm
sweat
like
going.
sweat.
Yeah.
It's all ball sweat, right? Because that's of course where guys sweat.
You don't,
Girls sweat down there too.
you
and
get
you're-
boob sweat.
you're
We all
doing-
get boob sweat.
Well,
too.
you're doing the lap pull downs, right? And your paint's all over the seat. It's just how it goes.
Well, usually you got shorts on that keep.
It's there though.
Okay.
What happens if you've done like 4 exercises leading up to the lap pull downs?
Okay.
Now you've got Mr. Lead Sled over here with his a-hole.
That's why I said. That's
directly
why I said
over
I'm not
that.
calling the people a-holes. I'm literally
So do
saying,
they get somebody to come in and clean the
assholes on
whole
seats.
gym
Probably
ahead
not.
of time? Probably not.
and not after either.
After, you got to do it after, right? Okay. So I was thinking about that. I was like, transfer of fluids. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably a thing like that.
Well, I mean, it
We
may not
worry
be,
about this in
it may not
jiu-jitsu.
be transfer of fluids because it's dry by the time
It's
you
called
get there, but
staph.
it's still
Staph
there's still
infections
germs.
are disgusting.
There's still germs all over that shit,
But what I really
and there's probably
thought
shit all over
about
that shit.
as I was going through, I was like, what do these people really like? And then this picture popped up. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes a whole shit ton of sense because, well, they're polyamorous and stuff.
Okay, I
It'll
always
come up.
forget what polyamorous means.
And they'll just fuck anything. So not only,
Oh, okay. What
but the
is
duo
this?
believes that they're not safe for workouts have helped strengthen their bond in addition to their bodies. See, okay, empathy with the chick that can't afford anything. She's living on like a limited diet. And then you have assholes like this that are making way too much fucking money on OnlyFans because
By being
somebody
freaks.
following that
By being
fucker around
freaks.
by being freaks.
Listen, I'm not shaming. I'm not kink shaming. It's just
But that other
people-
poor girl's just trying to make
people
fucking
pay for the weirdest stuff.
dude, right? Like, and in that girl that I was talking about earlier,
Wilkery
she
said,
doesn't want
"Is
to have
that
to
Ross?
bottle her farts.
Is that Ross?"
I literally thought the same thing, but this one's got a red nose on it. Let's double check.
And Justin said, "That's a tossed salad." Not and
I think this one has a red. Yeah, this one's got a red snout.
Boom said, "Gay with extra stuff."
Ross has a brown snout. So
And Gigi said, "Guys, don't ever wear a dog mask
unless you're Ross or this,
and
dude.
do that." I mean, again, not shaming, but that is just a special kind of love right there. Hey, whatever keeps it fresh. Literally, they're gonna need to freshen up the gym, but whatever keeps
Bleach
it
that
fresh.
bitch.
Listen, we all know
You
marriage is
gotta
hard.
bleach it.
I guess we all know marriage is hard. I guess you got to do what you got to do to keep it fresh.
This is how we can fix a lot of it.
What's that?
Humans may be fueling global warming by breathing, according to this new
Oh,
study.
yeah.
So, if you didn't know,
The people preaching this should close their mouths, and that would probably help a lot.
so there's a study done. This is in the New York Post that exhaled human breath can contain small elevated concentrations of methane, and nitrous oxide, both of which contribute to global warming. According to research released last week in the UK Journal of PLOS. No idea what that is. PLOS. The methane and nitrous oxide exhaled by humans makes up about 0.1 of UK's greenhouse gas emissions. The write-up says the gases are in addition to the carbon dioxide that humans exhale. We're killing the country.
Us and cows,
the
dude.
The country.
The world,
We're killing the fucking planet.
planet.
The
Us
study.
and cows.
Us and cows. Cow farts. Fucking reed farts. The study led Dr. Nicholas Cowan from the UK Center for Ecology and Hydrology involved only 104 adult volunteers and found that nitrous oxides was breathed out by every one of them. No way.
What? what? We all know that. I
So
mean, if you
there's
took science at any
different
point in your
things
life,
coming out of us.
if you took
Where
science
the
at any
fuck did this guy go to school? Those who did not exhale methane in their breath still probably released the gas ion flatus
that sounds like a
flatus
fart.
via fart or burping. We report only emissions in breath in this study, and flatus emissions are likely to increase these values significantly. So basically, they're telling you, they're trying, this fucktard of an idiot is trying to say, we're all killing the planet because we breathe.
Well, I mean, better the planet than me,
The best part about the only study that I want
because
to
not
see,
breathing will kill me.
the only study I want to see Captain Dumb Shit do is stick his head in a plastic bag for like maybe 7 to 10 minutes, like zip it up,
Now that's harsh.
breathe.
Your EQ just
Well, no,
your
he's going
EQ
to
just
capture
bombed.
it.
your EQ just bombed.
He's going to capture it. And then he can poke a hole, little probe, but it's got to be after like 7 to 10 minutes. Capture a probe and then measure that shit and then report out like, what's his dumbass?
I mean,
I don't care about my EQ at this point.
somebody's gonna some tree hugger is gonna see this clip and like
They can fuck off.
judge you like
They
they
can
judged
fuck right off.
like they judged me
because
and
that's
told
the
you to
dumbest
divorce
thing
me
I've ever
to
fucked.
divorce me and then I'd lose some weight.
Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't see that the other night, some dude, I posted a clip.
We were talking about my workout styles and needs. Some guy was like, divorce her. Then she'll go on a divorce day and get skinny that way. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my
Flight
dick.
suits are flight suits? Oh, you should see us in flight suits. I love flight suits, dude. I don't care how unattractive the man can be. You put him in a flight suit and
A
wubble wubble.
Marine Corps uniform.
A Marine Corps uniform. I mean, uniform, period.
No, not
Marine
a
Corps
Navy
is-
one.
Marine Corps especially, but a man in uniform is quite the sight. Flight suit,
Air
quite
Force.
the sight.
Nah.
Formal for Air Force. They're formal.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay.
Dress blues.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
laughing at the conversation that's happening on the boards. It's hilarious.
It's all good.
I want to hear about this unlikely love story.
Oh, you want to hear about some ghost love?
Or do we want to do?
Which one do you want to do? You tell me.
We'll do 5 and 6 because those seem good.
They kind of go pretty quick. All right. So this one, and let me find it real quick. There we go. All right. So it's been a while since we've had a love story like this. And we have had several. We've had
Right.
people that have been in love with like toy trains
A
or
plane.
airplanes. This is not an insertion kind of thing.
Okay.
This is
There was that
very
lady who
much-
married a ghost.
This is another one of those.
Okay.
It's right down that alley. I'm in love with a ghost, and my girlfriend accepts it. They both hang out together. And for reference, here is the girl on the right is the girlfriend, the girl with the ghost boyfriend, and the girl on the left is her newfound love. Couple who are unapologetic for their lifestyle has been told that they are speaking to demons after confessing that they have a third individual in their relationship, a war soldier from the 1700s. Meet the couple
Okay.
who spend their date nights at cemeteries and have a third individual in their relationship, a 300-year-old ghost. A loved up couple has been inundated with judgment after opening up about their unconventional relationship online. Rebecca Carmichael is a professional ghost guide, but her otherworldly connection suddenly became a lot more personal when she met Rupert. And I've got a picture of Rupert here in a minute.
Rupert.
I've got an
That's a
actual
very-
picture
This
of him.
must be in England, right? In the UK?
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
fucking
Rupert
yeah.
is totally a UK name.
The spirit of the Welshman. Is Welshman in UK? Probably.
I'm sure.
Let's make pretend.
We'll say.
Right. Spirit of the Welshman.
Somebody will call us an
and
idiot and set us straight.
revolutionary war soldier from the 1700s. The American woman, she's a goddamn it. She's an American woman. Claims that the ghost followed her home one night, and soon after they got to know each other, slowly began to spend more time together. Unexpected feelings grew between them, and they became a couple. Soon after, Rebecca did meet someone anew in the living world, a fellow spirit social media educator Didn't know that was a fucking thing. Called Catherine. And the pair fell in love. Rebecca says that she had to come clean to Rupert about her living world relationship and inform her girlfriend of the spirit relationship. Catherine insists there's no jealousy. As she respects the connection that Rebecca and Rupert have.
Unless Rupert can sex her up, there's no need for jealousy because
The trio reportedly often hang out and go on trips together.
Again, to each their own.
I'm just saying, she explained to Love Don't Judge that she and Rupert connect through the energies.
There's an enterprise or a publication called Love Don't Judge.
Fucking evidently.
Okay.
He had to learn how I was physically perceiving him. With respect, he started hanging out more where I was living. He was always very clear on boundaries, though. Wanting consent.
Smart ghost.
He never wanted to press anything. What the fuck?
Nico said, I just hope they kept it safe and used protection.
I know. So let me show you. This is Ghost Girl and Ghost Girl.
Okay.
And this is Ghost Boyfriend. We haven't had a Ghost Boyfriend in a long time.
That Ken.
I don't know, but that's Rupert.
I'm waiting for the close-up picture on my screen. I'm pretty sure that's Ken from a distance.
No, that's just Rupert.
From a distance.
So Rupert is a striking lad. Probably 6 feet, I'm guessing. Striking blonde hair.
He's attractive for a ghost.
Yeah.
I want to know how she knows this is what he looks like. Did he send her pictures with his mind? Or did she get to dream him up?
She AI'd the shit out of this. She's like, this is what I think he looks like. And she just went, blah, 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 blah.
She's like, I want him to have a
and it comes out looking like that guy.
Chin.
Who does that dude look like, though? Is that like it's a blonde?
Brad Pitt. I don't know.
No, Chris, the dude from Pratt. It's a blonde Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt's better looking than that. This literally, when I
it's
saw
an AI
this,
guy. It's a cartoon.
when I saw this from a distance, it looks like Ken.
It's a cartoon.
Barbie Ken.
So, I mean, it's a cartoon. Right.
That is, Rupert is Barbie Ken.
Rupert's a Barbie Ken.
Yeah.
So just know.
Any kind of love is possible.
For those of you out there that are still
looking for love in all the wrong places.
I was going to say that too.
Pinch poke. Like Yomi Coke.
There's always the other side.
That was good, babe.
You like that?
Yeah.
I think we should start the other side dating
site
association.
Oh. Does that mean we have to each get a boyfriend, girlfriend from the other side?
The other side dating. No, the other side dating association.
TUSDA.
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 Trying to find out like a toads. Anyway,
it would actually
just be happy for this lovely couple.
Good for them.
All right,
they found true love.
I've got another one. Jesus Christ! All of these things, I swear to God, pop up in like 1 week. It's the greatest fucking.
I don't know where you go and find these things.
I just search the internet
because you just find
this
good ones.
chick right here identifies as a dog, and not only does she
Dynamite Obedient Girl.
Is that it? What?
You've never heard that before?
What did you just say?
Dynamite Obedient Girl, dog.
I
left you speechless.
How do I use that with you?
You don't, first of all.
What's a dynamite obedient girl?
Dog. You're a dog.
Like what is that from one of your books?
No, this is from like elementary school. Like some guy would go, "You're such a dog. You're right. I'm a dynamite obedient girl." I don't know who started it. I don't know where it came from.
That sounds very like fucking not appropriate. If you really think about it, I'm a dynamite obedient
from,
girl.
Like a submissions perspective, you're right.
That's exactly what that
says. When you're 7 or 8, your brain's not going exactly there.
Fucking A. This chick identifies as a dog. I go to the bathroom outside, sleep in a crate, and have handlers.
She's a submissive.
And she did a whole video, and you can go out and find this fucking video, and you can actually watch it.
It's very interesting.
She's a fucking freak.
Does she bark?
You know what? I don't want. I'm not king shaming. You know what? You do you, girl. She's probably making.
No, bitch, you crazy.
She's probably making like a couple $100,000 a year.
Oh yeah,
she doesn't have to worry about her rent.
Maybe I'll pretend to act like I believe I'm a unicorn, and I'll prance around.
Oh no, like that, like those. Remember, I talked about them a long time ago. Those people that do the fake pony shows right?
Yeah.
And they run around with like the horse stick from like when we were little kids, like whatever.
Oh no, I don't remember that. But
You don't remember? Okay, so it was like the pretend fucking thing where they run around
On
and they
those
jump
horses.
over the things. It's
Oh,
like the horse
I don't
head on
remember
a
that.
stick.
Yeah, like we all used to have as when we were tiny,
Yeah.
tiny.
There's a whole goddamn league of that.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so every dog has its day, and doggone it, today is hers. This is, of course,
Justin said, "The fuck."
the New York Post. Sleeping in a crate, pooping outdoors, and being rewarded with doggy biscuits.
She poops
for-
outdoors.
Yep.
Does she wipe her ass outdoors?
I
And
don't
if
know.
so, what
Maybe-
does she do with her
Does she
toilet paper
drag her
afterwards?
butt? I don't know.
That's
Instead,
weird.
streamer Meow Dalen is one happily consuming the carefree life of a canine. Said, "My name is Meow like a kitten, but I am a dog." The pink-haired pup woman from
what
the U.S.
nationality
explained,
is she? Or,
she's United States, from the
okay,
U.S.
but what ethnicity?
Well, she does all the makeup, whatever. She's white as
I know.
fuck.
I feel like this is an Asian.
She called
kink.
into the Australian broadcast show, the Kyle and Jackie O show Wednesday. This is like last week.
Okay.
Because I saw this in Breckenridge.
Okay.
They called in last week, I think.
Does she bark or does she talk? 'Cause
She does
if
it all.
She talks.
Well, she
then
talked
she's
on the phone.
not really
Donning a
identifying
pair
as
of
a dog,
faux
then.
dog ears and a collar, Dylan, who referred to herself as Dog Girl, an e-puppy, said she identifies as a dog and has fully immersed herself in the Outre lifestyle.
Okay.
I think I
don't
might
know
be
what
saying that
is.
word wrong. Even when it comes to the nighttime practices, I have pastel blankets and pastel pillows in there.
Who are her handlers? Is what I
Hang
want to know.
on, I'll get through the story. Yep. Dylan added that of the dog cage she sleeps in, and I gotta say, she's got those pillows and blankets in the dog cage she sleeps in.
Kennel. Okay.
Yep. Something about being in a confined space. I don't know if it makes me feel safe from the world or it makes me feel like the world is safe for me, but it feels like comfort. Dylan, who regularly regalia her over 15,000 Twitch streamers, so she's making bank, including
It pays
playing
to be
games
crazy.
of fetch and gnawing on bones. Said she began embracing her big dog energy after becoming an independent adult. The wonder that comes with play and just being enchanted with life is a beautiful thing. Dude. Excuse me.
So what is the cash me?
Right. So
TV said, is that the cash me outside chick?
this is not the Cash Me Outside.
What's cash me outside?
This is the shit that was on fucking what the fuck? Dr. Phil a long time ago.
Okay.
She was like 14. She's like, "Cash Me Outside."
Oh, that
Remember that
chick.
girl?
Yeah.
Now she's 18
Mhm.
or she's 19 or 20 now. She was making $1 million a month
With that phrase.
the second she turned on her OnlyFans.
What was so interesting?
Because she's 18.
Showing boobies.
She was showing everything.
She was saying, "Catch me
Yep,
outside."
she's pregnant now, I think I saw her. Maybe she already had a baby. But she was making literally $1 million a month.
That's insane and ridiculous and a sad, sad statement.
She's she's
human
probably
race.
worth $150 million now.
That's sad.
Think about
I
that.
mean, and
Fucking
it's always,
crazy.
I say this with a lot of love.
All
It's-
because she said that one
I say this
fucking
with
thing.
a lot of love. It's always the idiots that fall into fame and get rich. Like I was talking about,
It's crazy.
what was the show, the Teenage Mom or whatever that was on MTV? That's still on MTV that made getting pregnant in high school cool.
Yeah.
And nobody ever.
Getting pregnant in high school was cool, like when I was.
No,
a kid.
but it made getting pregnant in high school cool. And so people got pregnant thinking they were going to get rich like those bitches. And I mean, unless you know somebody.
No. So she has over 1,000 people who prefer to. There are over 1,000 people who prefer to be known as furries. Remember the dude that I saw that paid that?
TV, who doesn't like to do it doggy style? I
Check it out,
mean,
stop.
I think
But
there's.
remember, I posted that one where the dude got his whole outfit and he looked like
Yes.
a fucking
he paid a ton of money for it and wore it to like a red
$15,000
carpet event.
yeah, fucking crazy. So Dylan, she said she has handlers. The women explained, and she said they feed me, they take me on walks. Oops,
Who are these people?
fucking people that are willing to pay for it.
Are they boyfriends?
They take
are
her on
they
walks.
Parents?
They practice training, which is one of my favorite things she says because I get treats. She said, adding that her snacks are often shredded chicken, biscuits, and jerky.
Gross.
She thinks she's pulling like the biscuits, like
See, he said it's a doggy dog world.
dog world.
He said doggy dog, but yeah.
It's a dog world.
And then to Gigi's question, MC said liberals don't like to do it doggy style.
They just soak. No, that's not true. They're very conservative. So basically, just know that that's a lifestyle if you guys want to.
I mean, it makes
Go
me
for
want to
it,
like.
guys.
It makes me want to find like the weirdest thing and put it on OnlyFans. or
What is
TikTok.
weirder than that shit?
I said I need to become a unicorn. I need to be like this brass unicorn and have a tail and a horn and walk around neighing. Neigh. I can't even neigh right. Just gonna instead of doing the real neigh, I'm just gonna go neigh.
No, all you need to do
Neigh.
is just like
No, I'm gonna pose like that.
we just get a bunch of fancy lights.
I'm
Like
gonna
we
pose
have-
like that for
like
pictures.
we got
with my
fancy
horn.
lights, right? You just get a bunch of fancy lights,
Gotta
make
get
the
a
room
rainbow
glow,
background,
right? And then yeah, you put like a
and then I've got to do things as a unicorn,
well,
like bake
no,
cookies or
nah.
play with my cat.
You're gonna have to do things.
No,
Right? But we just get you. I've got the unicorn head over there.
I know that's
In the
so
other room.
hot though.
Y-
Just put on a full onesie, white onesie with
No,
that
no,
unicorn
no.
head.
You're just gonna be naked. Nobody can tell who it is. We just cover up your
Oh.
tattoos.
Okay.
Make sure nobody sees. And then you just start neighing around. You
Then I just go to
clip,
Pound
clop,
Town
clip,
as a
clop.
unicorn.
clip clop. Nobody would know.
How about we let you do it? You identify as a unicorn. Then you can have two horns.
Do you want to tell any of your stories tonight? Or you want to save
No,
them?
I'm good. We'll sit on it.
We'll sit on your.
Mostly because I'm
We're
coughing.
gonna sit on that fucking story. All right, we're gonna sit on some other. We got a whole bunch of shit for Friday night. Then, so it's good. What's your feel good for tonight, honey?
This was fun.
Oh, just getting back into
Yeah,
the.
let's get back into it.
Awesome.
Work is crazy. Work is going to probably be crazy because I got some big stuff rolling out in beginning of April. So this was good to
Relax,
yeah,
decompress.
doing
get
our
back
regular Wednesday thing, hanging out
into-
with our friends for a little while,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then doing the show and cracking up at you guys. This is great tonight, dude.
That's
It's
awesome.
so fun.
I've got one that you guys can go follow right now. And this is an Instagram. I don't know how I bumped into this, but these girls, and if I could read that name of that, give me 1 second. These girls are, I happened to bump into it. I was just like scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
Her name is Lauren, Lauren, Lee Laughs, Laughs. They are doing if you can see the
It's
picture up there.
actually on the screen that people can see. Her
I know, but
name.
if it's too small
It's
or
not
if
too
you
small.
can't hear it, if you can't see the picture.
Lauren laughs.
Lauren Laughs. They are driving, women attempting a 500-mile journey in toy cars.
Oh, that's fun.
They're
until
driving
you
from
drive through a cold
Tampa
place.
to Key West.
Oh, so they're in Florida. They
And
won't
they're
get me to know.
little toy cars,
That's funny.
right?
They had to have got those altered a little bit
No,
to get that.
they're literally
I know, but
so-
look where the steering wheels. Like usually those are for kids, so they must have.
they're
altered
like
them
a little
bit.
bit. No, they're literally sitting on the back. You can go watch their videos. I've been
That's
watching them
funny.
every day. She posts like a couple, and I bumped into them like 2 nights ago.
You watch the weirdest things.
No,
on
it just
Instagram.
comes up. It's fun as shit. This
It
is
is
why.
fun, but it's still weird.
This was
That it popped
today.
up on
a
your
pair of-
Instagram
and this the news did a story on them, like the local news, the WJ.
How far are they into their 500? Do you know?
Not very.
Oh. Wonder if they're just drinking the whole time.
A pair of Florida women are attempting to create a new Guinness World Record by driving 500 miles down the state's coast in a pair of toy cars. So Cassie Aaron and her friend Lauren who requested that her last name be withheld, which is I think right there. Oh no,
No, that's her handler name.
are documenting their trip. It really is funny. So I don't need to go into the whole story, but just go out and follow them. It's worth
You'll
it.
have to give us an update.
It keeps
on Friday.
raining every fucking
On Friday,
like
you
20
have
minutes.
to. Oh, really?
Because
Do they
it's-
have to pull over.
It's springtime in Florida, and they're driving electric cars.
They don't
have-
want to
They
get
have to pull
electrocuted?
underneath. Well, they just have to pull underneath trees. It's goofy.
Yeah,
as
Friday
shit.
you'll have to give us an update of
All right.
mileage.
We'll see, and we'll see if I can get one. But it is absolutely just a fun kind of thing to follow if you're looking for something on Instagram. So they're probably on TikTok.
Nico said, "Watch out for Reed and Gators." To those girls,
Absolutely right. So go check them out. It's worth
that's
worth
fun.
it. And then I would say just
I wish I had the time to do something like that.
Well, I think these girls, they're like in their probably late
Well, they're
20s,
gonna, they're probably gonna
something like
get,
that.
they're gonna get sponsors.
Yeah, I think they already
So,
do. And
yeah.
they're getting stickers from every town they go to.
Yeah, they've
putting
got
them on their hoods.
sponsors. They're getting paid
It's
to
fun.
do this.
And they're raising all the money that they're raising
Mhm.
is going to dogs, going to
A rescue?
shelter or rescue.
Okay.
And all the
that's
money.
cool.
So I think I checked it today, or I happened to see it, and it was like $880
Oh, okay.
so far. So they're not making tons of money, but
Right.
fuck it. You can do it. You can do it.
Throw them a bone. Give them 20
Throw them with 20.
from the us from,
from the bars
open.
open? Yeah, I'll throw them some cash. All right.
Not more than a 20, just a 20. What is that called in gangster speak? Like Abraham Lincoln, or I don't know.
Trying to be gangster? You're
Trying
like,
to be OG.
throw them a Lincoln.
Throw them a Lincoln. They're like, that's not even on a bill, bitch.
Like it's $1. It's like, throw them a Washington.
Yeah, throw them a Washington.
Like, what the fuck? All right. The only other thing I would just say is I finished season 1 finally of Yellow Jackets, and it was fucking crazy. So if you have not watched the Yellow Jackets show,
Justin was
go
sweet.
check
He
it out.
said, "My feel good is having you back and your garage open."
cheers,
Yeah,
man. You'll be
thanks.
over. Come on over this weekend. We'll be hanging out.
Was it good? Was it angst? Would it make me anxious?
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah. I think it would.
Oh,
Like Beth doesn't like angsty kind of shows.
no.
It's back and forth. If you haven't seen it, I'm
Plus,
not
you
going
have
to
to
give
pay
anything away.
attention the whole time you
You do,
said.
because it kind of
That's
goes
hard
like
for me.
back to when they crashed.
I'm either coloring,
future,
reading, or playing a
pay
game on my iPad while we watch TV.
You
So
would
I
have
have to
to
watch
pick.
stuff where I can like.
It's worth a watch, and I hadn't seen it. and
Everybody
I'm
swears by it.
just
Like
jumping
everybody I
into
know that's
season
watched it
2
likes it.
now. So I'm one episode in.
Likes
It's
it.
pretty cool.
Liked it.
So
Likes it.
if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Check it
With
out.
thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out and shooting the shit with us and having a
Fun,
great time.
fun.
Yeah, we're back at it. We'll be back on Friday.
Friday.
And then back to normal stuff.
Yep.
So cheers, you
Have
guys.
a great rest of the
Have
week,
a great
guys.
night.
Love
Love
you.
y'all. Catch ya
Bye.
next time. See ya.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.